now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
All right, let's adjust this, get everything situated so we can get the show on the road, man. How everybody doing, man? Every day is a blessed day. If you think I'm lying, try missing one. So let's get to this, man. We got a sensitive topic that we're going to talk about. For everybody that's familiar with the incident that happened in Stockton, we're going to touch on that sad situation. Party was, lit up. Couple of youngsters unalive at this party, which is a parent's worst nightmare. When you send your kids out to have fun, man, that's what it's about, having fun. This is something that's been going on within these communities for a long time. It's nothing new, but we will say this, man. Let the youngsters have fun, y'all. Come on, man. We got to get to that point where the youngsters are having fun. Let them enjoy life. A lot of us is old already. We didn't had a good life. If God was to take some of us my age right now, man, we didn't had an awesome life. Some of these youngsters that's coming up right now, they're young, they trying to get it together. Let them grow old, man. Let's stop that, man. Whoever it is that's going around with this type of behavior, man, one thing for sure, the community will go against you. Nobody care who you is or who you think you is. The community will go against you once they find out something like that. Y'all go best believe that these people, whoever it was, they won't have a bragging story, especially when they go to jail. As soon as they hit the yard, they gonna take care of them type of people all the time, man. So we're gonna cover this content, man. We're gonna get to this, man. Like I say, I send my condolence to the families out there, man. And like I say, it's a cold situation. Y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to this content. All right, man, let's get to this content. Let's go.
I just wish I could have my baby back. I just wish I could just smell his hair. I wish I could cut his hair. I wish I could just play the game with him. I wish I could just wake him up to go to school, and
his hugs.
Give him, his hugs, and put his arms out and just hug me.
He wanted a hug.
He always wanted a hug.
It was just 2 days ago when the unthinkable happened at a birthday party for a 2-year-old girl that the Peterson family had attended.
We got there at 4:42. And then, 5:30, that's when it happened. I knew I was going to lose my son within, less than 30 minutes.
And the cold part about it is that he didn't even want to go. He wanted to go. He wanted to stay home so he could go to night hoops.
Bullets struck 2 of their 5 children, KK and Amari.
It's just crazy how my brother just died like that.
Thankfully, KK is alive. Her quiet tears are louder than her words, but 14-year-old Amari didn't survive.
As a parent, just a human being, I'm never going to be able to see life the same way, especially with missing my son. It really tore me apart the most because I sat there and watched my baby die.
Amari was their star basketball and football player. His proud parents say everyone knew and loved him. Despite his popularity, he stayed humble.
It was like getting a perfect gift from God. Like, you couldn't complain about my son, about really anything.
Sitting right here, he would just come and just try to hug me. And sometimes I'm like, Amari, what do you want? Just give me a hug. I'm like, he just gave me a hug in the room. Just anywhere. I'll be in the kitchen. He just, his arms out. He would never be mad. He would just smile.
It's just really hard for me to cope with and hard for me to deal with. Like, me and my wife, we sacrificed a lot.
All right, we're gonna stop right there, man. Let's talk about it. I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but what I will say is this, man. Look at these kids. Look at everybody's faces on here. And this is the part that a lot of people, when you think about the street stuff, this is the part right here that really don't get showed a lot. We just hear about these incidents. But when you start looking at this type of stuff, for the person who did it, you got to be sitting back feeling some type of way. I know you probably thinking, should I turn myself in? That's what I would do, because you failed. This is a failed mission. This is a bunk mission. Nobody getting no stripes for this, man. This is a kids party. A lot of these dudes, like I say, are drugged up and just riding somewhere looking for a victim. But this is not it, man. If you got problems, issues with somebody that you might have a problem with, go get who you got a problem with. Go handle that with them, man. Because if y'all would have took the time out and really paid attention and noticed, it's kids here. Let's go.
A lot a lot for our kids. Like, and we might not have all the money in the world, or we might not have the fanciest things, but you know what I'm saying? Like, what we do get, we invested in our children, and we've always been about our kids.
Investigators are still searching for whoever is responsible for the shooting. The kids' coach had a message for the culprits.
Whoever shot them kids, man, you know, you're gonna have to answer to God, man. You're gonna have to answer to God.
Definitely gonna have to answer the guy. All right, let's go to the mother who threw the party and see what they got to say. Man, this is nasty work right here. Let's go.
All I can say is that I'm sorry to all the mothers and children out there. If I could do anything to prevent this, I would. I threw a birthday party for my little daughter. She actually turned 2, and I just wanted all my family to come together, and everybody's getting together around and just start cutting the cake, and all we heard was gunshots, and everybody just fell to the ground. It was just unexpected. I actually thought it was my balloons popping. It was gunshots. So shocked and lost, and I'm lost of words. I'm speechless, and I just want to say I'm sorry to all the mothers out there that lost their kids at my birthday party. So it's my daughter's niece. Both his nieces passed away. My sister actually got shot. My cousin got shot. My son's friend got shot. My 3 of my friends got shot. My friend's baby dad got shot and got killed. Yes, I work for the AA Whole Life Center. I work with the youth. This is why it's really hurting me, because I see youth all day. I see kids all day. I'm a mother of 3. So for me to see kids on the floor and just bleeding and I can't help them, and I help people that I help the youth at my job.
This is not gangster at all, man. This is not gangster at all. Somebody sent back, man. Now, I don't get it. I don't understand this part of the gang. Like, I don't know what this stuff is coming to. Listen, they could go find Saddam Hussein laying somewhere in a hole, right? They could go find every criminal they want, but when they come down to stuff like this, they don't want to find us. They won't. Some of this stuff, man, y'all leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. What y'all think?
It's hurting me not to help them on the floor. Try not to be in public all the time with your kids, because anything can happen and bullet do not have a name. I believe that if you guys ever have a birthday party, just have a birthday party indoors. Yeah,
I agree, man. All right, we're going to go to another clip, and we're just going through the clipping of these people, man, who, went through this tragic. Let's get to this right here, man. Let's go.
I have an image of my son dying in my head over and over and over and over. Then him smiling, then him walking away, then him smiling, then he coming. Like, I just keep seeing my son in my head.
It's painful images Patrick Peterson is now stuck replaying of his 14-year-old son, Amari, who was shot to death while at a child's birthday party.
You know, his nickname was Ferrari Mari. That was my nickname for him.
Ferrari Mari. He was fast.
Yeah, he was really fast.
Images unlike the hundreds he has of Amari, smiling, hung on the walls of his home.
Oh my God, he took my baby. He took my baby.
Countless memories he's now holding close.
Maybe I should have just dove in front of the bullets and maybe he'll still be alive.
When bullets started flying, Peterson says it felt unreal. He grabbed his baby girl to duck behind a kitchen counter and then rushed to Amari when he saw he was down.
I'm on top of Amari. I'm trying to grab him. I'm like trying to see where he's hit, because he's just sitting there just going. And I'm just like, man, I'm like, where you hit at? Where you hit at?
He discovered a bullet hole the size of a nickel on Amari's chest. Despite being rushed to the hospital in life-saving efforts, Amari didn't make it, leaving Peterson, his wife, and other children who were there too.
All right, now I don't see a lot of reaction channels covering this. I haven't seen it. I'm just now getting to it. You know, we got a lot of bickering and arguing on this internet about a bunch of bullshit that ain't worth nothing. You know, this stuff right here, I don't know why, you know, some people feel like I don't want to cover that, man. But this is the type of stuff that, you know, that goes on. This stuff goes on, and a lot of people are scared to talk about it. You know what I mean? 9 times out of 10, if it was they kids or any of their sons or daughters or anything like that, they want somebody to be on here with them, you know, consoling them and trying to get them through this. But man, this right here don't make no sense whatsoever. But I haven't really seen nobody covering it. They won't cover this, but they'll go cover Charleston White talking about this gang stuff, man. And you know, we're gonna cover that too. But this right here, this if you got children, man, this should make you feel some type of way. You know, these people trying to have a party for their folks, man, and this type of stuff goes on. And it's probably a loser who did it. Somebody with nothing to live for, who ain't got nothing going on with itself, just a straight bum out here trying to prove something to somebody else, get some brownie points, and look what happened, man.
Heartbroken.
My daughter, she got hit. I could have lost her, you know, and it's gonna change her for life. My son, it's gonna change him for life.
Peterson says he lost the boy who made him the man he is today.
I was his coach.
Building Amari a life that he never had.
He got straight A's. He was a good student. He was a good team player. He was athletic.
Do you have any words for whoever is responsible for all of this?
If you have enough sense to pick up a gun and aim and shoot it, you got enough sense to take your responsibility of your actions.
A senseless act that left 2 other children and a 21-year-old dead.
This was one of the shootings.
All right, man, what do y'all think in the comment section? I know a lot of people have went through this, you know, growing up in these neighborhoods. A lot of people have seen familiar cases like this in their neighborhood, man. And 9 times out of 10, it be people that be knowing who doing this stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But we got this thing in the community where we feel like, hey, man, you know, the police got to do their job, which they do have to do their job. But I don't think when it involves kids like this, I don't think that whoever did this, the streets gonna take care of him. The streets gonna find out who it is and say, man, what is you doing, man? What make you? And they might take care of it. You know what I mean? But when he go to jail and get caught for this, I can bet my life on it. Them dudes is gonna have fun with whoever this is. They gonna say, man, you went and did some BS. You just went around the corner scared. You didn't know what you was scared, man, trying to prove a point, and you went over there and handled the wrong business. And if you was looking for somebody and you knew who you was looking for, you would have got more respect going to get your man. If you had a problem with somebody and you knew he was there, you could have handled that totally different, man. You would have got more respect doing that than closing your eyes. Whoever this was, man, this ain't looking too good for you. And I don't think you're gonna get away with it, honestly, man. Once it hit this internet, man, and they get on these news channels, they are 9 times out. I bet you they know who you. By the time this video is uploaded, they probably already had you arrested. Because I'm gonna tell you what, wherever you from, this happened in Stockton, they gonna turn you in. They gonna get you up. You would not get away with this. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock TV. I catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.